Hello and welcome to another episode of this Australian guy playing GeoGuessr. Now my friend Stevie has challenged me to do what he describes as his end of town, and he defines that as the City of Port Phillip, Melbourne, Victoria, which is quite a bit closer to the centre of Melbourne than where I live. City of Port Phillip, Melbourne's a big city. It's divided into smaller cities. This one's quite close to the centre of the city. As this thing says, City of Port Phillip includes the suburbs of Albert Park, Balaclava, Elwood, Melbourne, Middle Park, Port Melbourne, Ribbon South Melbourne, South Melbourne, South Melbourne, South Bank, St Kilda, St Kilda East, St Kilda West, Windsor. I have been in this area a few times. So it's not that far from where I work, really, but I don't know enough to say I'm going to do well. Let's see how we go. Only one person's ever done this map before, so it's rather specific, and I just went to see what was available. Max Power created it. I will do my normal 4 minutes around, and let's see how I go. Starting now. Okay, immediate reaction. I'm in a small, would have probably originally been the sort of laneway between these places that was used to gather the sewage. Well, not the sewage exactly, the dunny thing. So, okay, there's a school. That could be helpful. Let's see if I can figure out what school that is. Excellence. That's not really helpful. I've got to find a government gate, but it does look like a school. So if I can find the name of the school, that's going to be a good starting point. So far, I haven't found anything to tell me what school it is. Okay. Resilience project. This is annoying. This is a very poorly labelled school. I'd say it's a primary school, looking at the kids, which doesn't help a lot because there's a lot more primary schools than there are secondary schools. I've got to find something that says, I don't know, GeoGuessr. Blimey! What is wrong with this place? Pullman Street could be helpful, but I've got to figure out which school this is. So I've been taking the half of my time now just trying to find a name on this school building. I've never seen a school in Melbourne that is so lacking in anything to identify it. That's the front. Okay, so we've gone all the way round, and we're upgrading this school. Yeah, okay, this is annoying me. Right now I'm in a bottle shop. How do I get out of this place? Stop. Restart. I've lost nearly half my time on nothing. This is annoying me. Let's get out of here. Okay. Which are you? What is this going on here? Oh, Pullman Street. Down to say Celebration. Maybe this will help me. What's the main road? Clark Street. I am really annoyed at that. I can't find any signs that tell me what school this is. Port Melbourne Primary School. Thank you, finally. Okay, Port Melbourne. Can I find Port Melbourne Primary School? I've got 90 seconds to go. I'm hoping Port Melbourne Primary School, because over the years they've renamed places. That's the thing. So Albert Park College. Dorcas. I'm in Port Melbourne. Here. I've got to find that there's Port Melbourne Primary School. Right, that's a start. Hit my starting point again. 1 minute 12 to go. I'm running very low on time. Okay, I'm in a laneway. I am south of Port Melbourne Primary School on Nelson Street. Right. So, find Nelson Street. Nelson Street. Right. This is going to be okay now, I think. But that is irritating in the extreme. So I'm just around the corner there, about here, I'd say. But that is one of the most poorly marked schools I've ever seen. And I'm still not 100% sure I'm in the right place, by the way. I think I am, but I'd like to have more time. I'd like to see a street number. But they say one thing they do, a lot of places don't have is street numbers. And they say it's interesting that this little place here has actual houses, because they say this looks to me like it was originally like a little laneway for dunny access and stuff. Dunny's what Australians call outside toilets, by the way. Guess. It's 5,000 points, 0 metres, so in the end I got it, but I was beginning to panic there because I couldn't find the school. Right. Next one. Okay, this is a big street. Okay, is this? Yeah, okay. That's a huge clue. That's Luna Park. Okay. Now, can I find Luna Park? As I say, it's slightly embarrassing. St Kilda, down here. There's Luna Park. So where's the front entrance of Luna Park is the question. Okay. I'm looking southish. So I'm guessing I'm going to be about here, but I'm going to do a bit more investigation because I'm not 100% sure that's the corner I'm on. But let's see what I can get in street names. That's the Palais Theatre. That's there. And I'm looking roughly southwest to see it. Yeah, that makes sense. So I think I'm on the right corner. Can I find the front entrance to Luna Park? That's the question. Doesn't seem to have the front entrance actually marked, but let's say about there. It's going to be close. I've got the Palais Theatre to the southwest. Yep. I've got to be looking down there north, up the Esplanade. Yep. So on the corner of the Esplanade and about there. So I'm trying to get very precise here. I don't know if I can get that precise, and I don't know how much it matters. But you know, with a small scale map like this, it doesn't take much to be off 5,000 points. So let's have a look. We've got 2 minutes, so I'm not going to waste it. Let's say Luna Park is it's an amusement park. You've got what's got one of the oldest roller coasters in the world, which you can actually see up here. Great Scenic Railway, built in 1912 of World Significance Restoration 1999. Can't quite read that. The first Luna Park was built at Coney Island, New York in 1903. Melbourne's Luna Park was designed and built in 1912 by T.H. Eslick and 20 builders from Coney Island for North American Enterprises, J.D. Williams and the Phillips Brothers. The Great Scenic Railway was a principal feature of Luna Park when it first opened. Herman Lyon and Harold Phillips ran Luna Park for many years and also built the Palais Theatre opposite. Williams returned to Hollywood in 1913, I think, and established a major film studio. Sydney's Luna Park was opened in 1935. The Moorish entrance, towers, and Mrs. the Moon were built as part of the Great Scenic Railway, and from 1912 it was a unique example of roller coaster and amusement park design. It is now the only roller coaster operating from the period, and was the only example of can't quite get that operated carriages in the world. There were 3 were built in the US. Has the only example, I assume. Okay, so brakeman operator, I'm guessing that was. So let's have a look across here. 30, the Esplanade. So we just read that to fill in some time, but that's going to be pretty close. I mean, there's 30. Yeah. Okay, guess. Was 5,000. It was 5 metres off, but enough for 5,000 points. Okay, third. Okay, this is along the water. This looks like Albert Park. Yeah, that's got to be Albert Park. So I'm somewhere in Albert Park. That's somewhat helpful, but I don't know how to. That's going to be hard to place precisely, and I don't know exactly where I'm. Okay, the park event space. Okay, let's find Albert Park. Albert Park Lake. Albert Park is obviously quite well known around the world as the site of the Melbourne Grand Prix, which annoys me because I don't like the Melbourne Grand Prix. I'm Philistine of that when it comes to those types of events. But anyway, so I know I'm somewhere in Albert Park, but where in Albert Park? So I hit the getting in there. Actually, I don't even know for certain I'm in Albert Park. I'm pretty sure that is Albert Park Lake. So I'm looking south. Sorry. I'm on the north side of the lake, but I mean that could be there, it could be there, it could be there. Okay, let's have a look at the road. It's curving. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing I'm on Lakeside Drive because of the curves. Okay, that's helpful. So let's have a look. I've got curves there. I've got curves out. So I'm guessing I'm somewhere along here. But is that a golf course up there? That could be the golf course. Yes. No, that's not right. That's not going to be right. I'm guessing here. Now, that means if I go south... this is not an easy thing to pinpoint for me. I'm going to just see what we've got here. Exit. Okay. The park event space on the east side. Let's see if I can find that. Lord Summers Camp and Powerhouse. Lakeside Drive, Lakeside Drive. I'm trying to find this park event space, but I don't know how well it's going to be marked. But I've got to think I'm on the right side there with the curves. So the Park Melbourne, yeah, that looks like the park event space. So I'd say I'm in roughly the right area, but I've got a minute 33 to go. So can I get any closer? Okay, I'm just looking at the curves and trying to make some sense of them. I'm looking east at the moment. So, looking east. And then it curves through there. If I look that way, yeah, that's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how close I am. That's the thing. I just don't know. And I don't think, I may be right, but I've got really no huge confidence. Up here, you can see just off in the distance the CBD of Melbourne. So I don't think I can place it any more precisely than I have, and I may be close or I may be well off, so I may as well have a look what else we can see. Yeah, that's the CBD of Melbourne. From this angle, I'm not the best at identifying the buildings either, but if we look, let's see, it's will be St Kilda Road over there. 30 seconds to go. Yeah, look, that's as good as I'm going to get, I think. So let's see how close I got. 4875. So nowhere near, not enough for a perfect score. I've blown that, but it's still a good thing. I was only 30 metres off. I'm not going to complain about that. I honestly don't think I could have placed that any more precisely than I did with the information I had. Maybe some people could. I couldn't. Okay, fourth round. Okay, this is again nice tall building, and again we've got water. This looks like St Kilda waterfront to me. So can I figure out where I am? I'm looking for some signage. I don't know this area. Oh, there's tram tracks, which is helpful. Hotel Esplanade. Okay, that is St Kilda. So I should be able to find the Esplanade, I think. There is the Hotel Esplanade. Where's the Hotel Esplanade? There's the Hotel Esplanade. Okay. So I'm going to be pretty close to this. Let's go back to my starting point and think about this. I am next to the Hotel Esplanade. I am north of the Hotel Esplanade, so I'm going to be out here. Again, trying to get precisely is going to be awkward. Let's look at the building. But I'm pretty sure that's where I am. I'm just looking down there because what have I got? I've got sort of, yeah, okay. Espresso Apartments, that's what I'm guessing I'm seeing there. I'm going to just move around to see if I can get some signage to confirm this. But, so the Esplanade Hotel Esplanade is a huge help. Arundel, 8 to 10, the Esplanade, let's have a look. Yeah, 8 to 10, yeah, so I know I'm in very close to the right place. Can I get anywhere? Okay, well, let's see what we can get. I say I don't think I can get any closer than I am. You know, I think I'm pretty close, but whether I'm close enough to get 5,000 points, I don't know. But let's see what else we can see, because this is quite nice. This clock tower down here, that would be the Carlo Catani Memorial Clock Tower. St Kilda, you know, it's just outside of central Melbourne. Today it's very close. 150 years ago it was considered so dangerous you had to worry about bush rangers when you drove a carriage down from Melbourne. No, but people were sort of the closest sea beach to the city, so people used to come down here to holiday. If we go down here, just in the distance, you can see Luna Park again from a distance here. Tram tracks. Yeah, look, I'm going to be close. I don't know if I'm going to be close enough for 5,000 points. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. So I've got a minute and 45 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Guess. Close enough for 5,000 points. So I've had 3 5,000 points. Here's the last round. Okay, this is a bit different. Nothing immediately leaps out this time. Home style outlet. Okay, so I don't know where I am at the moment. But that's not a Spotlight car park, oldie car park. It's an oldie nearby. The Southern Cross Hotel. That'll be helpful if I can work out where I am. I don't know where the Southern Cross Hotel is. I've got to get something to tell me the actual suburb. And so far, I'm not getting much at all. I mean, I'm close to Melbourne. That's central Melbourne, I think. Yeah, it must be. Buildings that size. And that's just to my north. So I'm not far. Am I on South Bank? I think I must be. So that's not that helpful to me, to be honest, because I don't know this area well. But if I can get the street, Clarendon Street, right, that is helpful. Now, let's see. I'll find Clarendon Street. Clarendon Street's a major road, St Kilda Road, that's too far over. Queensbridge Street. Come on, where's Clarendon? Is this Clarendon? This is annoying me. I can't get street names on. Yeah, that is Clarendon. I thought it was, but I couldn't get a street name on it. So, Clarendon Street. Let's get my starting point again. I've still got 2 minutes 26. So if I look north and I've got an oldie. If I can see the oldie anywhere. Just give me a second to think about this. Southern Cross Hotel on one corner. An oldie on the other. That should be enough to help me find this into. If I can find Market Street. And Cecil. Right, so let's have a look around here. I'm actually on Clarendon Street. I'm just near Clarendon Street. So let's see if we can figure this out. Looking north. Just want to have a look at that again. Market and Cecil. That's Cecil. Thought it would be. So where's Market? That's the question. Cecil Street, York Street, Coventry Street. Let's go this way. Market Street. Okay, so I'm going to be somewhere here. Return to start. I'm outside a shoe repair place on that side and a home style outlet on that side. So can I find either of those? Home style outlet. Okay, this is not that helpful. I've still got 50 seconds. Don't panic. Are there numbers anywhere on these places? Okay. So look north. Look north and figure this out. For Market, I'm 1, 2, 3 buildings down from Market. So I'm going to be about there. Farmer Save Melbourne Pharmacy's there. Is this chicken with a twist? Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm going to be pretty close. There's chicken with a twist. 5,000 points. So there you go, Stevie. I think I did quite well on that. I don't actually think I got too close to your house, even though it's in the right thing, but we'll see. Game breakdown. So look, that's a good round. Perfect, not quite perfect, perfect. So that's very good, you know. So it's an area of Melbourne I don't know well. And so I was spot on 4 of them and only a tiny bit off on the other, which honestly, 29 metres, even I've got nothing around me like except water and grass, I'm happy with that result. So thank you very much for the suggestion, Stevie, and thank you everyone for watching.